Hi everyone, Namaste. Good morning, good afternoon or good evening wherever you are. My name is Chelsea and today is day 9 of our 30-day yoga challenge and this is Uplift. Please don't forget to subscribe, click the bell to get your notifications and also give this little video a thumbs up. Grab your mat and a space on the floor and I will see you there. So everyone, to begin, come to a kneeling position on the floor. I'm just going to turn the side on for you so you can see what I'm doing. We're just going to begin by gently warming up. So just tuck your toes underneath you and just begin by sitting back and sitting on your heels here. And this is going to give a nice stretch into your feet here and your toes. It can be quite intense sitting here, but if you find it's too much sitting like this, then do feel free to sit forward and rest your hands on the floor and just sit back on your heels a wee bit here just to create some kind of stretch into your toes and feet. If you're not feeling it enough, if you're quite flexible, just lean back on your heels slightly. But that's too intense for me, so I'm just going to sit here for a little bit just on my toes just to give it a bit of a stretch. Gizmo! Such a needy cat. I'm going to stretch here just for a couple of minutes. If you feel it's getting quite intense, just shift your weight forward. Just sit back a wee bit. It's one area of your body you never think of stretching. Your toes. Great. When you're ready, come forward and place your hands into tabletop position. Just when you're ready, just do some cat-cows in your own time. So you know the drill with this one. You're going to inhale with your head, chest up, drop the belly. And as you exhale, you're going to round the spine and really push your shoulders to the sky, pushing through the floor. Inhale and exhale. Just a couple more. And then you just come to a neutral position here. From here, we're just going to do a little bit of core work just to get our balance. So just when you're ready, you're going to inhale and raise your right arm up and extend your left leg back. So it's opposite arm to leg here. So just when you inhale, rise. Great. And just hold here for a second and flex your foot at the back. And you want to focus on taking your tummy and sending it back to the back of your spine here. So you don't want to drop your belly here. Try and keep it engaged. And then we're going to do a couple of crunches from here. So just take a nice big inhale from here. And as you exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. And then you're going to extend again. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Great. Inhale and release your hand and knee down to the floor again. And then we're going to do the opposite side now. So just when you're ready, inhale and lift your leg and arm up. And just hold here for a little bit. Just finding some stability here. Finding your balance. And when you're ready, take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, elbow to knee. And one more. Great. Great. And release your hand and knee down to the floor. From here, you're going to untuck your toes. Or tuck them. Sorry, tuck your toes. I get that mixed up all the time. And you're just going to send your hips up to the sky. Our first downward dog. So just pedal it out. You know the drill. Some twists in here. So you can probably hear my cat eating in the background, crunching on his biscuits. Some bends. That's it. And just when you're ready, come to find a bit of stillness here. Just hold for a couple of breaths. And just when you're ready, gently walk your feet all the way to your hands and come into a gentle fold here. Take a nice bend in your knees. Just hang for a bit. Make it sway side to side. Letting the head hang low. Maybe shake it left to right. That's it. And just find your stillness here. And when you're ready, gently roll up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Come to a nice standing position. And maybe just take a moment here just to set some intentions for yourself for today. And then when you're ready, I'm just going to take a nice big inhale and raise our arms up and sit back down into Utkatasana, chair pose. So just when you're ready, take a nice big inhale. Send your arms up. And as you exhale, fold forward. And by this time, swing your arms up behind you and clasp your hands together. And try and send your arms up and over. Take a nice little bend in your knees if you need to. Great. As you inhale, release your hands and come to halfway lift. Really nice, stretch out that spine. To exhale, plant your hands to the ground, step back into high plank. And feel your hands pushing through the ground and really round off your shoulders here. Try not to keep your bum high. Keep it so your head and your heels are in one straight line from each other. You can feel your core working here as well. You're going to exhale and you're going to lower your knees, chin and chest, keep your hips high in the sky. And then as you inhale, you're going to slide through and come to Cobra. Very nice. That's a good stretch. Exhale back and up into downward dog. Again, take a nice generous bend in your knees if you need to, and just send your hips up to the sky. Inhale, raise your right leg, and bring it to meet your nose. And then plant your foot in between your hands here. And as you raise up, you're going to lock your thumbs together and raise your arms all the way up into a nice high lunge. And see if you can get a little back bend in there as well. Lifting your chest up, shoulders back and down. Lovely, straighten that back leg out as much as you can. And as you exhale, come and plant your hands back down to the ground. And then step your left foot up to come and meet your right foot. Inhale, come for a half lift. And exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale and rise. Exhale, hands to heart. And release your hands to your side. That one more time. We're going to inhale, raise to chair. That's it. Exhale, fold forward and clasp the hands behind you and send your arms up around your back. That's it. Take a nice bend in your knees if you need to. Inhale, release the hand. And come to a halfway lift here. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back into high plank. And as you exhale, lower the knees, chin and chest. And inhale, rise to Cobra. As you exhale, come back to downward dog. From here, inhale, raise the left leg and send it between your hands. You're going to rise up with your thumbs interlocking the other way this time, opposite way from the first time. Come up into a high lunge. Nice little back bend here. Straight the back leg out, chest open, shoulders back and down. Keep that knee in line with your toes. And exhale, release your hands to the ground. And bring your right foot forward to meet your left. Come to halfway lift here. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, bend the knees slightly and rise. Hands meet at the top. And as you exhale, hands to heart centre. So just standing at the top of your mat, I'm going to just come to this side just so I'm facing you when we do this flow. So just where you are, stay where you are, and just stand at the top of your mat. And we're just going to take a little vinyasa to get to where we need to be. So shoulders back and down, head chest up, arms by your side. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, fold all the way forward here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands and step back into high plank and just shift your hips up to the ceiling and come into downward dog. Inhale, raise your right leg and shift it. And place it between your hands here, and you're going to cartwheel your arms up and round, plant the back foot down and come to warrior two here. So you should have a nice bit of distance between your feet here. The back leg or back foot slightly turned in to you, and your heel of your front foot wants to be in line with the arch of your back foot. Knee comes nicely over your toes. You don't want your knees sinking in here. Keep it back. You want to try and rotate your muscles here to open up your hips. Arms up nice and strong. Shoulders back and down. Core nicely engaged, and your torso sort of facing on the side of your mat, not in line with your facing your leg here. You want your torso the opposite way from your leg. And hold here for a moment. Just really feel the muscles and breathe. Take your gaze over your hand here. And then when you're ready on the next inhale, you're going to keep your legs where they are, and send your left hand back to meet your left leg here. And take a nice side stretch back, so you're getting a nice stretch up the front of your body here, the side of your body. And take your right arm up and overhead, nice and straight. But don't move your legs, keep them how they were. This is reverse warrior. Again, just hold this and observe how this feels on your body. And just take a couple of breaths here. And as you exhale, come back to warrior two and exhale lower and come to side angle. So rest your right forearm on your right knee here and send your left arm up and overhead. If you can get that space, reach your right hand down to your right foot and really open that chest and keep it up and open to the sky. Send your gaze up to your hand here. Again, if you can't reach this far, just keep your forearm on your right knee. Great. As you inhale, you're going to come back up to warrior two here. And then inhale, straighten that leg, release your arms down. And just bring your feet together slightly. Still feet turn out. And just inhale, raise your arms up. And as you exhale, bend your knees and come into a deep squat here. A wide leg squat, and bring your hands to your heart centre. This is goddess pose. Again, you want to focus on keeping your knees over your toes here. Don't sink your knees in. If that is doing that, just bring your feet in a little bit closer together. And just keep your bum nice and down. And try and keep a nice straight neutral back. Tummy tucked in. You don't want to sit with your bum out. So we're not doing this. Keep your tailbone tucked in. Good, nice deep squat here. And just when you're ready, we're going to raise our heels off the ground. So on your next inhale, rise. Lovely. Find a bit of balance here. And we're going to hold this for a couple of breaths. So I'll count with you. Keep your shoulders nice and down. Don't have them up here tense. Relax your shoulders back and down. So we're holding for another 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. And one more. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Lower your feet down and straighten your legs and come back up. Lovely. Well done. That's a nice leg burner here. It should really fire up your thighs in here. Open up your hips, so just shake your hips off a wee bit here. Lovely. Oh, so from here, come and stand at the top of your mat again. So just when you're ready, chest open, arms by your side. Inhale, raise your arms. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to high plank. And then push your hips up to the sky. Come to downward dog. Great. From here, inhale, raise the left leg and plant it between your hands. And we're going to cartwheel our arms up and come into warrior two on the left hand side now. The same thing on this side as you did on the other side. Just remember where your feet should be, your arms, your core, and just hold. Take your gaze over the front of your hand and hold. And when you're ready, inhale, keep your legs where they are and send your left arm up to the sky. Take a nice side stretch and keep your right hand on your right leg here. Again, keep your legs where they are. Take a nice lunge here. And breathe. Great, and as you inhale, come back. And this time send your body weight forward over your left leg. Take your left forearm to your left thigh and raise your right arm up and overhead here. If you can't get here, just keep it straight up. Not a problem. If you did on the other side, take your left hand to meet your left foot. Chest up and open. And breathe. And as you inhale, come back up, straighten that leg out. Come to warrior two, sorry. Don't straighten that leg, keep it bent. Back to warrior two here, just for a little bit. And then you can straighten your leg out and bring your left foot to turn in. And just walk your feet in slightly. Still keeping them wide. Feet slightly turned out now. And again, we're going to go for goddess pose again. So inhale, raise your arms up and lower with an exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. Knees should be over your knees. And just hold. Remember, tuck your tailbone in. Nice straight spine. Shoulders back and down. And hold here for a bit. This will burn. It does burn. I'm burning with you. So just when you're ready, raise your heels. And hold. 1, 2, 3, and one more. Great, exhale and lower. And straighten your legs. Well done. Whew. Shake out those hips. Well done. That's a good burner there. And just wherever you're standing, take your feet so they're hip width apart. We're just going to do a little hip closer now just because we've been doing a lot of hip opening. So feet just hip width apart. Take your hands to your hips or your waist here. You're going to inhale, rise up and over and bend at your hips. And you're going to release your hands down. And with your peace fingers, take your big toes here. I'm going to stand side on so you can see what I'm doing. Peace fingers, I mean the index and middle finger. And grab your big toes. And just go keep your head and chest up, straightening the spine, elongating the spine here. And exhale and use your elbows and biceps. So bend your elbows and use your biceps to pull you further and closer to the floor. Just let your head drop. Again, if you feel like you need to take a slight bend in your knees, that's fine. And just hold. Another breath. Great. And as you exhale, you just want to come back to a nice straight back. Straighten your arms, head, chest. Up, nice straight spine. And then release your hands back to your hips. And slight bend in your knees and roll up. Well done. Come and stand at the top of your mat here, wherever you are. And we're just going to take a nice little flow to get down to the floor here. So when you're ready, inhale, raise your arms, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands and step back to high plank here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, head chest up. Come to upward facing dog. Exhale, push your hips up and back to downward facing dog. And just hold here for a few breaths. Take a nice bend in your knees if you need to. Focus on sending your hips up to the sky and pushing your heels back and down. Drop your shoulders back. Don't have them hunched up to ears. Hands nice and spread apart. Great. And on your next exhale, we're going to lower our knees to a wide child's pose here. And come and sit back on your heels. And just take a moment to breathe. So on your next inhale, come up and just come to sit on your bottom. I'm just going to swing around this way. Just make sure you've got enough space behind you. And just lower back down onto the floor here. Now from here, just bend both knees and take your feet flat on the floor here, planted on the floor. And from this, we're just going to raise your right leg up and take your right ankle and rest it across your left thigh here. And then you're just going to interlace your fingers behind your left knee and come into a nice figure four stretch here. So we've been working a lot on the legs. Sort of stretch them out now a wee bit. Just hold here for a little bit. Just enjoy the stretch. If you feel like you want to intensify that, just pull your left leg further in towards you. Great, when you're ready, just let that left foot connect to the ground again and release your right leg off and that foot back down to the ground too. Then we're going to do the opposite leg now, so just raise your left leg and place your left ankle on your right thigh. Interlace your fingers behind your right knee here now, and same again, just pull that leg in towards you. If you want more intense, just pull it closer and closer to you. Just breathe through this. And then when you're ready, just place that foot back down to the floor. And return the left foot also back down to the floor here. And then you can just go grab a pillow if you like, or a blanket, or get warm, so we can relax here in Shavasana. So once you've grabbed all your bits and pieces, pillows and fluffy socks, whatever you want to put on to keep warm, just come and lie down and just relax the body. Let your legs fold out to the side like you naturally would, your arms to the sides, palms facing up. And come to notice your breathing here. count it as it goes in and count it as it goes out. That's one breath. 2, 3, 4. Just maybe notice if you're feeling tense anywhere, just give yourself a quick body scan. Maybe see where you're feeling tense. Like a lot of people have tension in their jaws or their forehead. They're frowning a lot like me. I'm not angry, I just frown. So you want to focus on these areas and just send that signal to say relax. Just tell your body to relax. When you found that stillness and that heaviness, just enjoy this moments of peace and silence. If any thoughts come to you, just acknowledge them and then come back to your breathing. Just take this moment of silence, 1 or 2 minutes here, in stillness. Just when you're ready, bring some awareness to the sounds in the distance. You can hear a car driving past, birds tweeting, the wind. And start to bring your awareness closer and closer to you. You can hear your neighbours next door. And bring the awareness to the room that you're in. Bring your awareness to your body. Sound your body makes. Maybe you can hear your heart beating, your tummy rumbling. And then start to just wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe rotate your wrists and ankles. Maybe bend your knees gently. Just rock them side to side a bit. Give it a nice big stretch. So stretch your arms up above you, legs down below you. And take your time to gently come to a sitting position so you can roll onto your right hand side. If you've still got your eyes closed, that's fine. You can sit here with your eyes closed, or just take your eyes to a nice soft gaze to the floor. And relax your hands and arms on your knees here, palms facing up. And just take a couple of breaths here, just to connect to your body again. Just bring your hands to your heart center. You can bow your head down so your thumb can meet your third eye chakra. And this is the moment where we give thanks and gratitude to whatever we feel necessary. Give it to ourselves, to someone else. Grateful that you've got that certain someone in your life, perhaps. And also maybe send out some healing light and energy to any loved ones and to maybe Mother Earth. I think everyone needs to heal right now. Begin to rub the palms of your hands together nice and fast. Create some friction, heat and energy. And gently place your hands over your closed eyes. And just take another moment to feel that heat and vibrations. And just gently begin to open your eyes and release your hands away, letting the light sink through your fingertips. And reveal a smile. Thank you. Namaste. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.